welcome to another solid shave. Hei, velkommen til nok en solid barbering. Hei med Kurt. Ja, so using a different cap today, and I got myself one of these. And those who play video games probably know it's the one from the Metal Gear Solid franchise video game series, Metal Gear Solid 5. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I bought the cap too, but now I got this one, which I really wanted a long time. And it also came with this one. Same logo as here. So we'll put that back up. There. So how are you doing? Okay. So today we are using this one. I bought on eBay with the case. I really like the razors with the case because you can display them much better than loose razors, if you ask me. So, and it opens up. It's a bit loose here, so it's got the blade holder. And yeah, it comes loose, so I must put it down or maybe glue it back together. So that's the says Gem Micromatic, and has the blade holder. So we close it. So this is the Gem Micromatic clog proof, and you twist to open like that. There you go. So this is the clog proof. It means it doesn't clog. There's some writing there. I don't know if you see it. Yeah, checking the lights. So I've got some. I have many of the carbon steel blades, but I hate when they start to rust after just one shave. So I got some of these from someone. And it says Gem there, so I don't think it's scraper blades. So we open up. I think I have another one someplace too, but couldn't find it right now. There. And we insert it into the Gem Micromatic. And what you want is that you want not to be flat there, but against the posts, if I said it correctly. And you also see that it lies in there. And then you just twist and tighten down, not too hard. So, using this one today, and the soap. And the soap will be Razor Rock, Italy, and it says Linea Officina Artigana or something. I'm not very good at languages. I'm not a very well educated man, I'm afraid. But it has the Razor Rock Third Eye, and this is the old tub that used to come in. I've been soaking it. And this is what I left. I got this used. So there's the brush. Yep. And I wet it a little bit. And the soap from Razor Rocks, I tried the Triple X or the XX X, or what do you say? And I tried a few other two. But I never really enjoy them that much, I'm afraid. I'm sad to say. I tried the Beach from PA. It was supposed to be a collaboration with them or something. Or maybe it was, I'm not sure. I liked it a little bit, but eventually I gave it away to a friend. And sometimes I get a little bit irritation in the skin when I'm using Razor Rock soaps, but this one I haven't had much issues with. So this is the only one I have in my collection, I'm afraid. I haven't tried that many of their soaps. I know they have fantastic soaps. So yeah, this is supposed to be have a sandalwood finish or a sentiment. Yeah, I spent a lot of video games when I was younger. You know, Metal Gear Solid, the first game that came on PlayStation 1. Wow, I was impressed. I think I need more water. So, and I played Resident Evil and many other games. Ouch, that's too much water. I'm a little bit lazy and I'm not using the bowl. Fish ladder. So we have to work it a little bit more. I think I loaded enough. Smell that. And I'm using Old City Bridge again. T-shirt showing where I'm from. So yeah, I wanted to do the shave yesterday, but I had to do a lot of other things yesterday. I had to help a friend now with picking him up after he delivered his car for maintenance, to change out some parts and things. So I had to help him, one here, there. So I picked him up and then we went on to me and we talked a little bit and we played some video games too. I don't play video games that often anymore. Occasionally I do when I'm bored. I really want to buy the PlayStation 4, but I haven't saved to buy it yet. Because I have many other interests too, like traveling and things like that. Yeah, I think this ladder is really good. And I think I forgot to use the pruf today. So let's hope. Since I didn't exactly just came out of the shower, just came out of the shower maybe 20 minutes ago or something like that. But I did wipe my face. So yeah, with that, and then I drove him home. And I picked up my wife, and we were talking about going to, well, she wanted to go to the city because she heard that Sting was playing there, but we didn't have tickets, and the tickets cost like 900 or something, and we are going on a vacation later. We rather save the money. So we thought maybe we can hear it from a distance or something. So maybe I can show a video later. So single hatch, and then no, we can't twist it around to use the other side of the blade. No tugging so far. I haven't used this in a long time. So Sting was very good if I said that correctly. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. Or whatever it was. I think it was that one. So she was there, I saw her from the distance. So that was fun. I really like my double edge razors, and that's why I don't use my gems or single edge razors that often. And then, in my opinion, is that when you don't use this often enough, you can struggle with the angle of them. That's what I've experienced anyway. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't think there's any hairs there, so it's okay. So it's clog proof. I did have to rinse a little bit, and maybe you still see some there. But I bet you can shave off a lot of hairs. So yeah, this is a really good soap. I like it. I guess Razor Rock's formulas maybe have changed too over the years. But this one is the first one I tried that I really like. XXX had a good scent to it too, barbershop. I liked it, but it wasn't like, oh, I want to use it that much again. I bought one of the last ones that they had at the store in Norway, and I was so excited to try it, and I liked this when you smelled it, but I didn't like it so much when I used it. I don't know why. It wasn't like trying to criticize it or anything. So I know Joe, Razor Rock Joe, and people doing a great job making good products, the good prices, and I saw his lot interview. Maybe it was his brother, Joe's brother or something, or I think it was. I'm not sure, but yeah, it seems like a very good company, in my opinion. And they come out with a lot of new products. It started with alum blocks. It's kind of cool, and they go from there. That's fantastic. I know they have the Italian barber. I've been in looking many times, but I never bought anything, I'm afraid. Yeah, video games, yeah. First console that or you can play games on that I ever tried. What I can remember, at least, was some of our friends of the family. They had an old, like, squared thing, and the two joysticks, and it was like shooting, ping, 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 very bad graphics. That, and one time I was in hospital because I was under checkup on different things, and there were games where you have the two bars that goes like that, and the ball, and you have to hit and you send it away. It was like a big table. That, and my first I got many of the small Nintendo video games for my mother and my parents at Christmas. But the first like game console or whatever you want to call it that I got was Commodore 16. Not 64 like everybody else, but I liked it. And my cousin had a VIC-20, and also a friend of mine who got the VIC-20. My cousin tried to make a program or something I can use on mine, but it didn't work. I don't have it anymore, sadly, because it stopped working and my parents threw it away. That's what happens. So yeah, video games has been a big part of my life, I guess, since I got it when I was a kid. Because my mother used to work in a store that had many of these things. They also did video rentals too, and there were photography, and they had a lot of things before. So I would say that probably is my last shave, so, but is it that much that would clog in this year? Probably not. It's supposed to be clog proof. Det ikke blir tett. But still I rinse it well underneath here where there's a big opening. Well, there, second pass, very well. Smooth, still some hairs here and there. There. And on we go. Maybe a little bit more water. I know maybe sometimes when I used to research soaps, that like was a little bit irritating on the skin sometimes. But this one doesn't have that effect on me, at least. I don't remember all the names of the ones I tried, but I tried a few. This one I really like. So I don't know if they still make the third eye, which is supposed to be called. Maybe they do, but the new tub, I like these old tubs too. They're nice. Let's wait this to change. Yeah, I played a lot of video games on computers too, like when I was in school. I was in a Christian school in the 90s, 93, 94, and I was on what we call it EDB, and the computer line, and we had old DOS PCs, 286 megabyte, and I played Leisure Suite Larry and perhaps Space Quest and Martian Memorandum and many other well-known titles from the old time. But what a period it was, because you stepped over there and you stayed there. So you, and almost every freaking night the fire alarm went off. I was so irritated by that. And it cost a lot of money too. But I guess kids don't think about these things. But it was an interesting experience. I remember my friend, I met and we got to know each other well. And we had something that, like, we became good friends at least. And he loved the aqua velva. I could buy it in Norway back then. You can still now though, but for a few years ago, I couldn't find it. At least back in 2012, 13 or 14. So he loved aqua velva, so that's when he introduced me to aqua velva. So it's a good memory too. Even though he wasn't always so a very good friend to me. He was a good friend, but sometimes in the night he could just suddenly get up from his bed. We had two separate beds in there. So, and we shared the same room. And then suddenly in the middle of the night, when we were just going to bed or something, and I was trying to sleep, he jumped right in front of me, put his ass up towards me, and then farted me right in the face. Not very nice, but I forgive him. So there. Ooh, yeah. Maybe a little bit, because I'm struggling with the angle of the cursor. That's the way it is when you don't use it too very often. Yeah, very good. Maybe a little bit here. Yeah, I think that's as good as it gets. Of course, I don't always go very green those here. I think that's good. I will rinse off. So we're back and rinse off. Oh yeah. Smooth. And the hairs are still growing out. But still same thin there. And yeah, onwards. But we're gonna use aftershave oud. No, gel black. I was wrong with that other bag. Aftershave gel black oak, and it has the sandalwood there. So we tear it open. Very well packaged. Smell that? Yeah, I got it out. Looks like so. Maybe it's aftershave too, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it said aftershave gel there. So we were using the Gem Micromatic and Razor Rock third eye and the old top, which I like. You can probably reuse it. And we also have the Pruf Omega brush. And to tell the truth, I really like using boar brush more than Badger or synthetic. It's really good. It'll give you a good scrub on the face, and to get a good lot on the soap. If you know how to work it. If you're new, maybe use it with Badger or something. At least that was for me. I think I struggled a little more with this in the beginning, but maybe best on soaps or whatever. Your mileage may vary. And the blade was of course the Gem blade, and there is some soap there. So Micromatic clog proof and Gem blade, really good, really sharp, different feel, more stiffer blade, as I've heard. And I like this one. He's so happy. I'm bald, but I'm not bald now. But I probably will shave it off one time soon. I just promised my wife I'll keep it on for a little bit longer. There. So may you all have solid shaves. Thank you all to the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And may you all have solid shaves. Rock on. And maybe you will see the video in end hour someplace. Take care.